He always wanted to be a police officer since the age of 3. He loved the firemen, the police officers, the toys, the figures. He loved them out of all his 3 other brothers.
It's something that I feel as though I was intrinsically connected to, and I just love it for real.
And just seeing the police officers riding around the neighborhood. The police officer used to drive around, talk to him about it. He would ask them questions, and he would come back to me, and he was really into it. I was skeptical about it. I was. I kept pursuing it and reaching out to other police officers that came around, and I gave in. If he really want to do it, he's going to add on that pressure so you could change your mind.
My influence in being a homicide detective, I think mainly started when I was younger and I would watch a lot of cop TV shows and things like that. It was cool to see these people doing these things and cracking cases, and I know it's all like dramatized, but I still want to do that, and I want to be an influence to Black girls and Black people in general to be in law enforcement, because I think it's cool, and seeing like a lot of people that look like you in a space that you want to be in is like a powerful thing.
When I found out what her professional track was, we were all a little shocked. Like, you want to go into law? You want to do what? Her decision came from, she wanted to be there, she wanted to give back, serve her community, which I think is amazing.
My English teacher put up this submission thing for anybody that wanted to go into law. I wrote an essay, and that's how I got into the Bridging the Badge program.
The Buhl Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit here in Pittsburgh. We are designed to actually build relationships between the local community and the police and make those authentic engagement so that we can reduce gun violence, heal the trauma that comes from gun violence, and provide workforce opportunities, particularly into law enforcement. Buhl Foundation decided that we were going to send 5 kids to New Orleans to the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Conference in August last year. The goal was to take youth who are very interested in moving into a career in law enforcement and to expose them to all of the full breadth of law enforcement, all of the careers.
That was impactful because it was the first time I ever opened up about me being the only potential police officer in my family. That was kind of hard to do, and it got a little emotional, but we got through it. And I think that was like something that was life-changing, seeing that other African-American cops telling me that I'm not alone and that they experience the same thing that I'm experiencing.
It was really nice. So we did a lot of things there, and the conference is basically Black people in law got to meet and network and things like that. I met Officer Jonathan Bradford and Officer Chelsea. I was asking them a lot of questions, and they were like guiding me on things like about the police academy. They were awesome and great. Some people would look at it as it's like, oh, you're picking a side, like you're either one of us or one of them. That's what Bridging the Badge is trying to do, like to erase that narrative of it's us versus them.
To be somebody influential, to say, yeah, I do have time for you, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help you figure it out. Which that's the impact that you can't see on the camera.
There's a reason why you have that desire, right? There's a reason why you hear that calling, right? You are put in this position, you are feeling those emotions because it may be ordained for you. And if you do pick up that mantle, right, and you are showing up for people on their toughest days, let the God in you speak to the God in them.
Children, people, community members see that you can do this too. You can be a police officer. You can make an impact. I mean, you don't even have to be a police officer, but you can make an impact in your community being who you are and wherever you came from. You just have to have that mindset and the goals and set yourself up for success and figure out what you want to do. Figure out what change you want to make in the community and go ahead and do that.